All right, so we're ending the day talking about something called positive youth development. So as we can see, there's a lot of research on the negative aspects of adolescent well-being and emotions. We just talked about all of that. What about the positive aspects and the strengths of adolescence? So positive youth development, or PYD, emphasizes strengths and positive qualities of our youth. So it's focusing on the strengths that contribute to psychological health and welfare of communities. And it also builds on the concept of plasticity, something we covered very early in the semester. If you remember, plasticity is the degree to which development is open to change. So how malleable is it according to our experiences? How can it be changed? So this framework also capitalizes on plasticity, and it implements also community aspect and individual strengths. So we know that youth all have their own individual strengths, whether it's optimism, honesty, insight, future-mindedness. So they have their own strengths. And then it also looks at the role of youth programs and overall communities in promoting these strengths further. So there's actually a whole website for this framework, which I can share with you all if you'd like. But let's move forward and watch a short clip from the PYD organization, talking a bit about the components of it. Let me go full screen.
In Colorado, we have excellent tools and resources to support youth as they gain the skills, opportunities, and relationships they need to thrive as adults. As a trusted adult who works with Colorado youth, the PYD framework will help you understand how to empower youth as they discover and leverage their strengths. Positive youth development has three key components: building skills, creating opportunities to practice those skills, and building authentic relationships. Let's explore them. As adults that serve youth, your work helps young people build skills that they will use now and in the future. You help young people figure out what to do and also why they are doing it. Youth need to know how the skills they build today are meaningful and relevant to their lives. In organizations across the state, adult staff are using their PYD training to incorporate skills building opportunities into their youth programs and give young people the chance to practice the skills they learn. The next component of PYD is creating opportunities for youth to practice skills and translate them into real-world settings. Young people learn and remember by doing, so they need opportunities to practice, especially when they are working on skills that are not reinforced at school or in other traditional environments, such as public speaking or conflict resolution. If youth don't have a chance to practice some of those leadership skills in other areas, you can use the PYD framework to help them find opportunities to put those ideas into action. In addition, you can help them feel a sense of belonging by creating productive and engaging practice environments. The final component of PYD is about building authentic relationships between young people and trusted adults. Caring, supportive, and engaged adults are powerful protective factors in the lives of youth. When adults get to know youth in an authentic way, they set high expectations for youth that empower them towards growth. These trusted adults are also instrumental in creating spaces where young people can belong and thrive. As adults in the lives of youth, we have the opportunity to create spaces where youth can build these relationships. After all, it is people, not programs, that will make the biggest difference in the life of a young person.
All right, that's where we'll stop it. So it's basically a framework where it's implementing personal strengths, a community focus, and relationship building. It's kind of integrating all those things. So what promotes positive youth development? Activities to promote skill building, opportunities to use the skills, exercising leadership and service, and fostering a sense of belonging. It's kind of to recap what we saw in that video and going a bit further too. So a lot of the research on PYD focuses on programs that we might be familiar with, like the Scouts or Big Brothers Big Sisters, or the Urban Art Project, where youth plan and create murals for communities. So you could see these are all community-oriented programs that build upon youth strengths. So The common goal here is learning and working with others for betterment of self and community. That's the point of this framework. And there's been a good amount of research on it showing that it yields positive results for our youth. So in summary, emotional health, well-being, things can be at risk if it's not managed properly. And some risks are internalizing, like depression, anxiety, things we discussed before, and externalizing, like delinquent behaviors and aggression. However, if we focus on building their strengths and supporting them with the tools they need, adolescence can be a time of immense growth and thriving instead of being a time with all of these risks and things that we talked about in the last video. So hope you gained something here, maybe reflected on your own adolescence to help internalize this information better. But thank you for joining, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you, well, I won't see you next time. This is our last lecture, but I'll see you for our exam review. So take care, everyone.